Hi, my name is Hope, and I am a 27-year-old mom and wife. I have 3 kids, and I am also a pastor's wife. We recently planted a church almost 2 years ago at this point, and one of the main things that I'm passionate about and feel compelled to do is to encourage young women to study the Word. And so I wanted to share with you some of the things that the Lord has been teaching me lately about this. 1 Peter 2, verses 1 through 3 says, "Therefore, rid yourselves of all malice, all deceit, hypocrisy, envy, and all slander. Like newborn infants, desire the pure milk of the word, so that by it you may grow up into your salvation, if you have tasted that the Lord is good." When we hear verses that say, rid yourselves of something or put off something immediately, I think we have the inclination to white knuckle it and just decide in good faith and with a strong will that we're going to rid ourselves of these things. But the end of that passage in 1 Peter 2, 1 through 3, particularly in verse 3, it says, if you have tasted that the Lord is good. If you read Psalm 34, verse 8, it says, "O taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who takes refuge in him." And so how do we rid ourselves of all of those things mentioned in those verses? Well, we have to taste and see that the Lord is good. And doing that means that you've taken delight in him and his ways. You love him. It means that you're a child of God. And so if you've never tasted that the Lord is good, you won't be able to please him, and you won't be empowered by the Spirit to be rid of the things we need to be rid of, because you won't be indwelt with the Spirit. And so for a little while, you may be able to have your behavior corrected, but ultimately you won't be able to please God because you don't belong to him. You've not tasted and seen that he's good. And so you'll never grow because you aren't even alive to begin with. Back to the part about the infants. So Paul is using something here called a biblical simile, and he's wanting Christians to see themselves as needy infants. And so what does this tell us about how we are to approach the Bible? Do infants bring their own opinions and feelings to the Word? Do they have a say? Well, no. Infants are just hungry. They just want to eat, and they'll eat what they're given. So the significance of that is we eat what we're given. And in other words, we are content, we believe, and we submit exactly to what the Word says and don't try to change it.